Hello, hello everyone. Good afternoon, good morning, wherever you are in the world. This is Helen here. First of all, I want to thank you for all of you watching my videos and giving me great comments, and I'm just flattered. So today, I am going to share another tip and experience how I look this lean at age 52. Before I do that, I normally get all of you ladies into a peak state, like Tony Robbins always does in his events. So in the past few videos, I was showing the clapping exercise, which is good for people with perhaps pre-arthritis symptoms. So let's change it up a little bit. I know I put this on. I know it looks sexy, right? So I just want to do some punches, which also helps with your upper body. All right, so we're going to perhaps hit some punches with your upper body. Stand on your feet, black liver tilted. And you know how those kickboxing moves? Well, I'm going to show you a couple, and just to relax myself and also get you a little bit elevated in your heartbeat and at the same time circulation. All right, so let's stand on our feet right now, and this is first, second, and then we're going to do 4 punches. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so we're going to count about 30 of those. Okay, ready, set, go. 1, 2, 1, 2. Oh, I forgot. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hit it with power, okay? Not just like a dab, but power with a purpose. All right, like you're punching somebody, or this can also release some of your anxiety, or you have something that you're so angry, and also help you release frustration at the same time. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, like straight, left, right. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hit the word power, right? And quick. See if you can do that. And when you are on the floor, tighten your tummy and squeeze your ab, and move your hips. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do that for 30 seconds or a minute at home. It'll help you release some of the tension you have. It's good for your upper body part as well. All right, so I know this looks sexy. I thought I would try something different for you ladies to try. A lot of women wanted to do kickboxing, but before you ladies want to do that, it's also important to increase your core strength, because when I started kickboxing, I mean, that's just a hobby, and first thing I did was injure my back because my core was not strong. So when you build up a core, because you move your body a lot, right? So a lot of women love to try kickboxing, but after a few classes, they cannot keep up because they find it challenging, or some of them do not have the strength, or some of them get injured easily. So prepare yourself and get the core, and then do the kickboxing. Kickboxing is really, fun, and it looks sexy and looks so cool to have, to hit like that, right? But it's something that you can also try, lady. Okay, so in the past videos, I shared many tips and experience as a bikini fitness competitor at age 50. I was a stay-home mom for 20 years, and then my body started to change. People ask me why I do what I do right now. Because just like COVID-19, our body change, our personal life change, professional life change, and I wanted more growth. My children's are older now, and like Tony said, if you are not growing, you'll be dying. You're dying. So I wanted more at this age, 52. So I learned how to turn my sort of body that I wasn't happy in, to into a body that I was so happy with, that even got me to compete on stage as a bikini competitor. You know, those women were two pieces, half naked on stage. I don't know why I decided to do that. I guess challenge myself and also push myself to next level fitness, something I never thought I would be doing at this age in my life. So if you're a lady in your 50 and want more, look at me. If I can do it, you can do anything you want. All right, so in the past few days, I've been here for 7 days for two reasons. Some of you already know, and thank you so much for all your support and comments. For two reasons. First, to gain more confidence in public speaking, and at the same time, I wanted to share some of what I did, tips, experience that worked for me to looking lean and toned, because many women want me to share what do I eat, what are my habits, what are my what type of exercise. And in the last few days, I gave a tip every day that worked for me. I'm not a doctor, so if you are not, if you're concerned with what I said, I recommend you speak to your physicians. All right, so today's topic, like yesterday, the last thing I said was give up alcohol. So the reason is because alcohol doesn't go along with our body, because it dehydrates you if you work out in the gym. And as you know, alcohol is like toxic to our body, right? What worked for you in your 20s, in your 30s, no longer serve you. So you have to change. Just like us right now in this COVID-19 pandemic time, things are changing. Your body change at age 50. Whatever you eat in your 20s is not the same thing, how the food go into your body, how it changed, how it serve you. Your body probably started to feel loose everywhere. Your glutes are started to sag, and you probably gain a pound a year, and you probably also lose muscle a year, right? So, but we can fight back those things. Like some people find so many opportunities within this COVID time, and so I want you to find the opportunity right now at your age, what you can do to improve it. Now you also have time. Your children are probably older like mine. They have their own life, right? So you can spend more time on yourself to improve what you wanted to improve, to grow, to become better, to take a life to the next level, right? So today's tip, many women ask, what is in my diet? And you probably thought, I don't eat much, or I eat basically something that's out of ordinary. No, everything I eat is the same. In terms of food, it's almost the same. It's just certain food I eat more, and certain food I would eat less. In the past, probably in your 30, 40, your plate, you probably consume around 80% carb, and maybe less protein, and maybe less fat. So it all depends the type of food, but the portions of each type of food will change. For example, when I started my body transformation, for women at this age, the way I look is because I'm leaner. It's because I also have more muscle. And the way I look right now, because my body fat is lower. In the second day I mentioned, instead of looking at their number on the scale, perhaps you focus on reducing the body fat percentage. And when you reduce your body fat percentage and you have more muscle, this is what you look like, lean and toned. And how to get more muscles? And that's today's topic. In order to get muscles, we have to shift the type of food that we have to consume more. For example, protein. I used to eat a lot of a carb, maybe 80% of my my plate is carb and fat. And by now, basically, it's the same type of food, but it's just more of the type of food, like protein. Now, instead of 80% carbohydrate, I would consume 50% of the calories that I'm supposed to eat in a day from protein, and then the rest, like 25% carb and 25% fat. So today I wanted to emphasize how important it is to have protein. You need protein. Protein is good because it's what your muscle need to grow. You can still grow muscle. I was surprised at age 50, muscles can become bigger and nicer. I thought, you can't grow muscle, but from what I learned, by eating well and soon exercise, you can grow amazing, gorgeous muscle. I mean, I look better now than in my 20 and 30. So today I want to show you where can you get protein. Right now when I say protein, you both think about meat like steak, chicken breast, fish. That's great, right? So I'm going to mention 3 sources of protein that you can consume. First, meat. But when you eat meat, straight whole food meat, but when the way you cook it, it might add a lot of calories in it, right? So, and also, I was told that a piece of meat, when you cook it, barbecue it, pan fry it, all the stuff in it has a lot of calories. And also, that piece of meat, maybe only 30% of it is really pure that your body can consume, and the rest is just garbage, right? So there's another way that you can get protein. Is from protein powder, which has pure protein and has less calories. So whey protein powder is convenient as well, and that's another way to put more protein in your diet. Like 1 scoop of protein powder has about 30 grams of protein, and in order to get 30 grams of protein from meat, for example, a chicken breast, you have to eat a whole chicken breast. And for you, probably it's a lot of meat to eat. And that's why so many of us women at this age might not consume enough protein. So you can have another way to get more protein into your body, right? So there's meat by itself. If you cook it right, then you don't have to add all the extra calorie, but we wanted to have the taste of meat often, but then we don't want to add too many calories. And there's other way like protein powder. So source of protein you get from is meat. Second is protein powder. And the last one, I also something I do often is making rich broth, like meat. Put all the meat together and boil into soup, rich thick soup. And then you can, after when it's boiled for 2 hours, then you scrape all the oil out, and then when you put it in the refrigerator, it's very thick like jello, and that's good quality protein, and it's less in calories and also less expensive, and it's easy to combine with other food. For example, if you have a rich broth, you can put vegetable in as fiber, and then you can put pasta in or rice in as carb. So you have protein in the meal, right? So, thank you. I'm kind of nervous. I want to be as relaxed as I can, and so I'm here practicing my speech, and hopefully what I tell you has value for you. And thank you so much. So today again, put more protein in your diet to get this lean look. And for if some of you think protein powder is too expensive, well, if you have to put that into body, think about other ways that you can sacrifice. For example, if you give up alcohol, like yesterday I told women perhaps if they can give up alcohol and use the money to invest into something healthy. In this case, protein powder, right? So, and also that is how men in their 40, Oh, a belly fat. Well, when you have more muscles in your body, you see muscles burn fat, burn calories faster. More muscle, more calorie you can burn, right? And when you have belly fat, it's probably because you need more muscle in your body. That's why I recommend women to do exercise weights in the gym to get that kind of look, resistant exercise. The reason I talk about food is because our abs are made in the kitchen. 80% of what we look like come from the kitchen, come from the food that we eat. So many people work out a lot in the gym, but they still don't get the body. It's because they don't watch what they eat, the food. 80% as an athlete myself, I compete in 5 competitions, and huge difference. And so that's why I focus so much on nutrients, what we put in. And if you put a lot of good stuff in, there's no space for junk food. And trust me on this, I used to love sweets, pastry. It's my favorite. But then if I put all those in my body, there's no space for the good stuff. Just like Tony Robbins said, right? Your positive thoughts are in first, then there's no negative thoughts. Your body is the same thing. Eat all the good stuff first, and then you won't be hungry for the sugary treats, drinks, and also ice cream, anything. So all the things I mentioned here about food is so important. All right, so any questions? How many times do you work out in a week? You see, now is my off season. I competed in 5 competitions last year, and this year I supposed to compete in national, but then because of the COVID-19, so I sort of take back a little bit, but depends when, right? Before my competition, I work out more, and off season, I still work out. Depends. I have clients online that I train with them as well, and at least 4 times a week. Workout, like I say, only contribute to or 20% of how you look. It's important to get into understand the nutrients, what you eat. All right. If you haven't seen all my videos, I recommend important thing is water, and this is for normal people. If you have other health issues, you have to contact your doctor how much water you, because sometimes people who have kidney issues might not be able to drink as much water as regular people, right? So and then I talk about calories. You have to really know how much food, how many calories you put into your body, and if you don't use it, they all turn into fat. And that's why women in their 40s started to accumulate, because we lose muscle at the same time and our metabolism slows down. So, and today's topic was about protein. I know I went over a little bit. Protein is what we need in this stage in our life. More of it, 50% of your diet are calories from your daily intake should come from protein. And there's a lot of information online show you, and there's also an app. For example, there was one at the UPW where Tony had a guest over. It's called a Smart Plate. You can actually take a picture and it tells you how many calories of or protein, carb are in your food. It's a really interesting plate, and I guess you can ask Tony Robbins or his team to show you what that is. And if you ladies are never have an experience or understanding how to count calories or how much each food is from protein, you can also, there's an app called MyFitnessPal. When you type into a food item, it tells you exactly how much is fat, how much is from carb, and how much is protein. All right, you'll be surprised that some of you might think vegetable like broccoli is fiber. It's a little bit, but a lot of the vegetable are considered carb. All right, so when I said 50% of my diet was from protein, meaning from the calorie. For example, if I'm eating 1,000 calories, 500 50% of the 1,000 calories should come from protein, strict protein, not fat. So when I say meat and not meat as in meat, right? When you have to be careful the way you cook the meat, the protein. If you deep fry the chicken, oh my God, that's like a lot of fat, right? But if you just have a slice of chicken breast, right? So without a lot of butter. The butter is all oil. Those are all calories too. 1 teaspoon of butter has 100 calories. One whole chicken breast by itself, nothing on it, is only about 300 calories. But look at the nutrient you give into your body, right? So, there's application online that you can really understand where the calories are coming from and how many calories are in your food, daily food. For example, I'm gonna give you one more example. A burger has like almost 600 or 800 calories. That is a lot of calories. And one chicken breast has about 300 calories. Imagine if you eat the 3 chicken breasts, that's like 3 meals, right? But one burger can be just your one lunch meal. See, the number of calories is very important. So that was a few days ago. I just said it today, so understand where the proteins are coming from. All right, so, okay, Herbalife. Okay, I will answer more questions in my future videos, because I don't want to hold too much of your time right now. So thank you again for watching, and thank you for giving me great comments and cheering me on. So thank you and have a great day. Bye bye now.